I've been asked to talk about why I got into the music, and I suppose as a teenager up in the north of Scotland there wasn't a lot going on, so you kind of had to make your own entertainment, which sounds like it was the dark ages, but at times it felt like that. So we would pick up guitars and guys would pick up drums, and I put together a band with some good friends, Craig and Shug, and we played a few gigs, then kind of left it alone. Reason we played was a lot of the blues, it was kind of 3 chords, which was very accessible to teenagers. We could get it right off. There's bands like the Stones playing stuff like Honky Tonk Woman, which was really exciting, and again, you know, 3-4 chords in there, so I could immediately pick it up and get on with it. Then we kind of got into more local bands and the kind of blues bands of those days, and there was a lot, you know, even stuff like Bowie was playing Jeanie Jeanie was a kind of delta riff kind of thing, so it was really accessible. But we got into some bands like Dr. Feelgood and Scottish bands like Sensation Alex Harvey Band and Nazareth, so that was the kind of music we were picking up on. The style I kind of really got into after being a teenager was the kind of delta stuff. Which was really one man and a guitar doing the kind of constant bass with a melody on top, and that really attracted to me. And I suppose the attraction for that was there was a lot of what I'd call going across the music rather than going with the music. So if you think of kind of folk music or country and western, the music flows on. Blues kind of goes across that, uses a lot of minors and sevenths and whatnot. So listening to it was highly attractive because it was a kind of distinctive sound. So played on and played with a variety of groups around Scotland, and got into playing with Ain't Done Yet 6 months ago, which is hugely interesting because it's neither a solo guy on the guitar and it's neither a band, but it kind of hovers somewhere in between and gives an intensity of sound which often isn't available to bands, because 4 or 5 piece bands you can get a bit lost in the mix there, whereas with 3 guys you immediately know what's going on around you and can fit in and weave with that. So having a lot of fun doing that, and back into the blues. Ain't done yet.
Out in the rain and snow, in the rain and snow. You know the first time I traveled, out in the rain and snow, in the rain and snow.
Ain't done yet. Blues and
Trouble.